Hey, what's good, everybody? This is Matt, and in today's video, I have for you an Adventures of series. This time, the Adventures of Dark Magician in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Legend Anthology Festival. So, we have two festivals upon us this month: Legend Anthology, which came out a few days ago, and then later this month, we're gonna get the Synchro Link Festival, which I'm still have to decide what deck I want to play. There's a number of viable decks in the anthology, Legend Anthology. Heroes is almost full power. They don't have DP, but they have like pretty much everything else. Well, Hero lives at one. Um, Guru, well, no, Guru's banned. No Lord of Heavenly Prison. Amazement is at full power. I've done Amazement before. Umi Control is limited. I decided because I was inspired because I was watching Lolza's stream the other day to play Dark Magician, since I think like they tried to build Legend Anthology in mind with like this festival with decks like Dark Magician, Harpie Lady, Blue Eyes, etc. in mind. And yeah, some people discovered obnoxious decks like some people are playing Numerons, even though one of the gates are banned. Some people are playing TG, which for those who don't know, it's like a insane deck that just summons an infinite number of times and summons out their entire extra deck and sets up like 2 or 3 negates. And since there's no Nibiru or Ash or Droll, like they can just do whatever they want. So yeah, the only hand traps available are Veiler and Imperm. One Veiler and three Veilers, one Imperm. Yeah, so I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna play Dark Magician, right? I'm sure Dark Magician probably win most of these matchups. Now, some Dark Magician cards are banned, like Upstart Goblin and Chicken Game, right? Unfortunately. I'd say that, well, I mean, it's despite a few knocks here and there, like we don't have Artemis, right? There's no Celine. You can still build the deck fairly reasonably. So, yeah, I started my build based on Lulz's build on the stream, but then over the course of the festival, I changed my build. So, less hand traps and like jank, like crappy Dark Magician support or cards, and then over time I would started putting in more back row, right? For example, I didn't start out with Torrential Tribute. Now I have Torrential Tribute, right? Cards like that I just feel like are just so good. So yeah, let's get into this. This is gonna be a relatively short Adventures of video because they have the length of the festival, which I had been asking for in almost all my festival surveys. I'm like, hey, festivals are cool, but they're a bit long, right? You need 44 wins to get to the end. Now you only need 22 wins, which is a lot more manageable, right? Yeah, so let's get into some of these games. About in terms of my deck list, maybe I'll put it in this video. Maybe I'll put it in a separate video. Maybe it'll never see the light of day. Who knows? Although I do miss making Dark Magician focused videos, so maybe I'll make it in a separate video if I make it at all. Because yeah. Anyway, all right. Game number 1, we have Dark Magician versus. Oh, this is Red Dragon. Yeah. So that's cool. So Yugi versus Jack. Is it Jack Atlas? I forget his name. Honestly, like most of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime I've seen were like the original Duel Monsters and a little bit of GX. So a lot of the characters after Duel Monsters I don't remember. I think it's Jack Atlas, right? Yusei's rival in Yu-Gi-Oh. Is it 5Ds, the one without motorcycles? Anyway, so I go second. So he's gonna do Crimson Resonator stuff. Psy Reflector, Assault Beast. I'm like, oh, they're gonna play Assault mode. They just kind of end on this board, which is odd. Not sure why they did that. Anyway, circle into Soul Servants, stack Salvation, add Salvation. Salvation sets Eternal Soul, set Soul Servants. So yeah, we have one interruption, and it's just a target advantage, and then we can put a card on top of our. So they're gonna synchro into Tyrant, Red Dragon Archfiend, which requires 3 monsters. Can I be special summon? Okay. During main phase, you destroy all their cards on the field. And then the battle phase, he can negate. So, yeah, on summon, I'm going to go ahead and Eternal Soul, bring out Dark Magician, banish this guy, and they're going to scoop. Cool stuff. Dark Magician, best deck, question mark? Duel number 2, we have Dark Magician versus Dark Magician. Oh, this is a mirror. They're running the True Name, which is pretty funny, and an Obelisk. So True Name is supposed to be like a alternative to Upstart Goblin / Chicken Game. I do like the 3 prep, though it should be 2 illusion. Dark Magic attack is cringe. Dark Magic Inheritance and Illusion Magic are meh. Twin Twisters are kind of random. And then Chronicle Sources. There was a moment, like a small amount of time where I tried out Chronicle Sorceress and Chronicle Magician, and I just didn't like them, so I ended up cutting them. Extra deck. They're running Red Dragon stuff. Huh. I guess Veiler plus Dark Magician can make these. Yeah, I don't even bother with synchros, honestly. Like, I mean, when the other next festival comes around with synchros and links, I could totally see possibly a Dark Magician with a bunch of synchros and hand traps. But I don't know, I think in that festival there'll be better options, better cards to run. Because they also are gonna unban a lot of stuff, right? There's gonna be a larger card pool, and therefore stronger decks. Anyway, I opened double Veiler, DM girl. So Illusion is gonna put Rod. I'm gonna put a Veiler back. Rod is gonna get me Secrets. Secrets is gonna make me the Dark Magicians. And then I set Super Poly, so I have 2 interruptions. Veiler and then Super Poly. And then I could draw a card off of the Dark Magicians, right? There's Prep, Illusion, activate Dark Magicians, draw Tamaya. It's not a great draw, but that's okay. Okay. Circle. Alright, so yeah, they're going to attempt to banish my background. I'm going to chain Super Poly. Discard Tamias, because, yeah, meh card. Fuse their board into Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Rod, effect, get Veilered. So they chained this to dodge Veiler. I knew they had this in hand, so, but the thing is, there's nothing else to use Veiler on, so I might as well force it out of them, right? So they're going to go to Soul Servants. They stack Tamias. Why would they stack Tamias? Oh, I see. So they can fuse into Master of Chaos. Right. Master of Chaos will return Dark Magician. We're gonna pop this. I'm not gonna use Dark Magician's effect to bring out DM Girl DM because they have a Dark and a Light monster, and Master of Chaos will just banish them, right? So yeah. I stopped my DM Girl from getting banished. Alright, Magician of Chaos. So let's do Illusion, add Rod. Put back Magician of Chaos. Rod will grab Soul Servants. So it was 2 cards versus 2 cards. They have 1 in hand, I have 1 in hand. Chronicle Magician to put Soul Servants. Okay. Prep into Illusion. Yep. Illusion into Souls. I'm going to chain Soul Servants. The reason I chain Soul Servants is because I don't want them banishing my Soul Servant. They want to banish Rod. That's, well, this will happen, right? So, basically, I knew Circle would target Rod or my Soul Servant. I need Soul Servant next turn to draw cards, right? So then, I chained it to Souls, and then I stacked Mahad, because Mahad can literally clear their board, right? Because, like, Mahad can kill Master of Chaos. Also, by summoning Mahad, I'll get a draw 3 off Soul Servant because there's a DM Girl in my graveyard, a DM in their graveyard, and I'll have a Mahad, right? They can't OTK me this turn. And then when they try to circle banish Rod, I chain the second Rod in grave, contribute the first Rod, and recycle Rod, right? So, alright, so I did not get OTK'd, so therefore, we gonna win, boys and girls. So Mahad comes out. Rod will bring out circle effect, add second circle, illusion, grab souls, put back circle. So we're gonna go ahead and summon the Dark Magician. I'm gonna banish Master of Chaos. I'm gonna draw 3. Whoa, beautiful! And we got Blackluster Soldier, the Soldier of Chaos, baby. Let's go. This is untargetable, undestroyable by card effects. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a banish on their Dark Magician. They still have one in the graveyard, but yeah. So this is fine. It's like maybe I should have done circle, but I don't actually know if they're gonna be able to. Yeah, do circle again. So there's the Veiler. Now I banish circle. Yeah, I think at this point they know their loss, right? Illusion into Rod. I know I'm just trolling at this point. Like I could just get Souls, Dark Magician, and swing for game. But I'm just like kind of flexing. Access code. Goodbye. Bam. So yeah, Mahad is a pretty good card. It literally becomes 5,000 attack against dark monsters, and it makes my Soul Servant draw 3. So why not? Duel number 3, we have Dark Magician versus Numeron Insects. Yeah, I don't really quite understand the point of these Numeron decks. Like when you don't have all the gates, you can't really OTK, like not well anyway. But yeah, I've been seeing these decks pop up. Oh, to be fair, I don't actually know which decks are the loner decks this time around, so. So my opening hand is pretty okay. It's not amazing. Prep and Illusion. So what did I discard? I discarded Eternal Soul. Yeah, so Secrets of Dark Magic. Make the Dark Magicians. Set Eternal Soul, draw a card. Oh, what fucking luck! I drew Circle, and Circle drew a Dark Magician. Man, heart of the cards on my side today. Raigeki is gonna kill that for sure. I bring these back, 1 for 1. Numeron Gate, yep. Battle phase. Eternal Soul is gonna banish a Numeron network in the battle phase. Rip. I draw Mahad, baby. Let's fucking go. Man, my top decks this game were actually cracked. Like, this is some serious Millennium Puzzle magic / anime protagonist shenanigans right here. Like it was crazy how good those top decks were. I mean, he did Raigeki my Dark Magicians, but who cares, right? I'll do number 4, Dark Magician versus Gunkan Suship with Contact C. I don't really understand the point of Contact C. Like, what decks are you stopping with it, right? Like, I would think Veiler and Imperm are better, right? Alright, painful decision. So, they're actually Gunkan Suship, who won the coin toss and decided to go first. Which is very head-scratching to me. Like, it's like, isn't this a going second OTK deck? So I'm gonna Veiler this, just because, I don't know what else to Veiler. Rod, grab Soul Servants, Circle, Servant, stacks Dark Magician, add Dark Magician. So he's gonna put the field spell, painful decision. Yeah, so he's gonna try to negate my circle. I'm gonna negate his Dreadnought. I'm gonna go ahead and banish this. Goodbye. He's gonna attack directly. That's fine. So activate Bond, summon Dark Magician Girl, set Dark Burning Magic. Let's get a draw 2 here. Let's grab Rod, put put Servant back. Rod into Secrets. Grab Magician of Chaos. Secrets, make Magician of Chaos, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Chain Link 1, Circle, banish ships. Chain Link 2, Magician of Chaos, pop their field spell. And then goodbye. Bam. Easy game, easy life. Duel number 5. Dark Magician versus Rescue Ace. With a bunch of really good tech cards. Alright. Very good opening. Cracked opening, actually. Hydrant. Yeah, so Rescue Ace is just really annoying, right? It looks like they bricked. Oh, they ended on 1 card, but they're going to summon like a million cards. Rod into something. Chain Fire Attacker. Fire Attacker? Okay. Rod. Soul Servant. Secrets. Dark Magicians. Eternal Soul. Draw Illusion of Chaos. Grab Souls. Put back Magical Ice Fusion. Yeah, I ended up cutting Magical Ice Fusion. I just felt like it never came up enough. So, banish. Summon. I'm gonna add the trap card. Let's get a draw 2 here. Chronicle Magician is another card I end up cutting. Like Daybreaker, the Shining Warrior. I believe I end up cutting this as well because it just feels like a mediocre card. So I simply flip this card to get a draw. I don't actually use the effect of Eternal Soul yet. So they're gonna place the Dark Magician in my spell trap zone. Which, by the way, folks, you can use Soul Servant to send this to the graveyard for a draw. So. Oh, this is a Snake Eye Fire Rescue Ace. So in battle phase, I'm gonna go ahead and summon Dark Magician, banish this card, and then grab the Dark Magician Girl, and then Rod is gonna tribute Dark Magician Girl, and come back. He summons, but I'm gonna Solemn Strike this or Solemn Judgment. The reason I did that is because like I knew he searched that card, right? So you wanted to summon it. And it has some effects that I don't want him to have access to. Yeah, they're gonna scoop. This game is ogre. Yeah, basically, like, yeah, I'm gonna clear the board in OTK. Number 6, we have Dark Magician versus Gunkan Suship with the daily special. I wonder if Gunkan Suship is a loner deck. I've seen a lot of these. Gunkan Suship cards and decks. Illusion into Rod. Put back Illusion. Why did I keep DM Girl? Because I want a Secrets, baby. Let's go. So now my Soul Servant is a draw 2 once I get it. So, field spell, I'm going to draw a card. So, I'm going to negate this. The reason I negated this is because it gets him a draw 1 plus a spell search, and I don't want that. I'm going to negate this because I don't want them to change. So, if that effect went through, he gets to change the level of this monster, and then he gets to Xyz summon. I don't want that to happen, so he can't Xyz anymore. So I'm going to kill this monster. Set Dark Burning Magic. So you set Dark Burning Magic because if he destroys the Dark Magicians, I bring out DM Girl, and then Dark Burning Magic is live, right? I'm gonna get a draw. I'm gonna set Soul Servant here. Utopia, attack chain, double or nothing. Negates himself. So here comes DM Girl. And now I'm going to use Dark Burning Magic to get rid of these. And then recycle Rod, and then they're going to scoop. Yep, game is Ogre. This Soul Servant, I could literally just stack my deck on the on end phase, whatever I want, and then I get a draw 2. So, alright. Duel number 7. Dark Magician versus Harpie Ladies. Yeah, Harpie Ladies particularly annoying because they have a lot of back row pop, right? The field spell pops back row. Their Featherstorm can, if I pop it, we'll search Feather Duster. Feather Duster obviously pops back row. So yeah, so I basically can't let them have a field spell. Like, I have to take out the field spell ASAP. I am running Monster Reborn. I think I end up cutting it, maybe. Prep. Illusion. Grab Rod. Put back Dark Burning Magic. Grab Circle. So I have one interruption, which is the Banish. So they're going to go ahead and search the field spell and activate it, and then I'm going to say, yeah, that's got to go. And then they're going to do some stuff. Some Harpie Lady stuff. Raid Raptor, rank 7. Monster Reborn. Yep. Tornado Dragon. Tornado Dragon is going to pop Eternal Soul, which will clear my board. Yeah, but they can't OTK actually, so. So draw, Rod, great draw. Monster Reborn, Dark Magician, summon, use Circle to banish. They're going to pop. That's fine. Illusion into Souls. Put back Illusion. Souls. And DM Girl. Yeah, they're going to scoop. Because basically, I'm going to clear their board, and they don't have follow-up, right? Because their hand is pretty much empty. Okay. Duel number 8. We have Dark Magician versus Yosenju. I don't know if there's a loner deck, but Yosenju is the one with a bunch of normal summons, like chain normal summons, similar to, I guess, what's called Flaunders, right? Opening hand is okay. Prep, Illusion, grab Rod. Let's put back Apprentice. Yeah, Salvation. Eternal Soul, Circle, grab Soul Servants, set Soul Servant. So I have one interruption, and then I can stack my deck. And then they go straight into Tornado Dragon. End phase, I'm going to Soul Servant, stack Mahad. They're going to pop Circle. Yeah, I only do that so I can get Rod back into my hand, and I get Dark Magician in the graveyard. Mahad is going to summon, attack. They're going to pop Eternal Soul, which is going to kill Mahad. But I get Dark Magician in the on the field, so either way, his Tornado Dragon's out. Bond. Bring back Dark Magician, Torrential Tribute. This is a pretty good card. Very good card. So I'm going to get a draw 3. We got Dark Magician. I have Tamias, which I'm playing at 1 of over the Dark Magicians. So if Dark Magician gets destroyed, I get DM Girl, and then Dark Burning Magic is live. Red Eyes, Black Meteor Dragon. Let's grab Rod, put this back. They're gonna do something. Oh, they're gonna bounce that. Okay, sure. They're gonna imperm. Sure. Problem is, they don't actually have follow-up, whereas I do, so... Duel number 9, Dark Magician versus Harpie Lady. With triple Elegant Egotist, this has got to be a loner. There's no way someone is deck building and unironically puts Elegant Egotist into their 3 of them, right? It's got to be. Alright, so at this point I am running Draco Utopian Aura. I did put it in prep into Illusion. Illusion into Souls. Souls, send Dark Magician, summon Dark Magician. Bond brings out DM Girl, sets Dark Burning Magic, and I have Draco Utopian Aura. Harpie Queen. Harpie's Hunting Ground. So they're going to attempt to pop, but I'm going to chain Dark Burning Magic to clear their field. So they're going to revive, discard this search or special summon. I'm going to negate that. And they're going to scoop because they have 1 card left, already used their normal summon, and I still have lots of follow-up via Illusion. Duel number 10, Dark Magician versus Cyber Dragon. Oh! I remember this game. Okay, very funny interaction in this game, or a funny thing that you ought to know about this. Well, you'll see. You'll see what happens. I do have one Swords of Concealing Light, just because it can book eclipse their board, and also it's you can send it to the graveyard off souls for drawing cards if you want. Anyway, they're gonna do a Cyber Dragon combo that's gonna end. This is effectively like the structure deck, right? It ends on the giant 5,000 attack fusion monster that is unaffected by activated effects. Cyber Dragon Seeger. Power Bond. Cyber Darkness Dragon. Cyber Dark End Dragon. Alright, so he ends on Cyber Dark End Dragon. Which is 5,000 attack. Says unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. Uh-oh, so basically I gotta beat over a 5,000 attack monster, right? So Access Code or Mahad can both do that. However, well, you're gonna see what how I'm gonna out this. So I draw a DM Girl. Let's go ahead and get Circle into this Salvation, Eternal Soul. I'm gonna go ahead and summon Dark Magician, banish their face down. It was DNA Surgery, which is kind of meh. And I get to draw a card, and I draw Crackdown. So I crash DM here, and I set Crackdown. Now why did I do that? Well, I wanted my field cleared here. I want an empty field. Well, obviously Clara puts Rod in the graveyard because we don't have Artemis, right? So they're gonna do a bunch of stuff. Battle phase. First, I'm gonna Eternal Soul. They're gonna increase this dude's attack, sure. I'm gonna banish this card here. Because I don't want them in the basically I don't want this card in the graveyard in case they have a way of reviving it or bringing it back, right? But the main point is I'm gonna crack down onto their Cyber Dark End Dragon. But wait, I thought Cyber Dark End Dragon is unaffected by activated effects. Correct. Crackdown is not an activated effect; it's a continuous effect. So all you do on activation is target, but the continuous effect is you take control of the monster, which means it does work. So they're gonna go ahead and do Contact Fusion. So yeah, so I got rid of their main boss monster. I have swords, I have soul, I have everything I could possibly want, and I just draw Torrential. It's like the game is over. They're gonna scoop because I outed their boss monster and they have no protection whatsoever. But yeah, Dark Magician, baby, let's go. Crackdown, Torrential, Draco Utopian. Yeah, I end up cutting all those like weak ass hand traps and the Chronicle package for some of these cards because these cards are just way more impactful, right? Plus, with Draco Utopian Aura, like because we have more monsters in our hand, you can theoretically like more. We can theoretically more like often use the second effect of Draco Utopian Aura, which is banish a monster from hand to steal the monster that you just negated. So that can be very powerful into certain boards. So anyway, let's continue. And finally, duel number 11, we have Dark Magician versus what is this? Thunder Dragon or Armed Dragon? Armed Dragon, yeah. Wow, with oh, I remember this game, yeah. Triple Magic Cylinder, triple Flare Metal Dragon. Yeah, this is effectively a burn deck. Triple Chain Energy. Yeah, I remember this deck, yeah. He basically like just tries to burn you to death, but if you stop his burn engine slash whatever, then he just scoops, right? Anyway. Yeah, pretty sure they just want to turbo out Flare Metal Dragon. Anyway, they go first. Armed Dragon Flash to get Armed Dragon Thunder, and go to level 5. We get the Pile Armed Dragon. Summon that. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what these cards do. Armed Dragon Blitz. So 2 level 7s, and there it is, Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. So yeah, it's gonna burn me for 500. So basically, I can activate. 1 second. Yeah. Anyway, Rod into Circle, Prep into IOC, IOC into Souls, put Rod back, burn. Yeah. So basically, my goal here is to somehow out DM as soon as possible and banish this Flare Metal Dragon. There's another burn. So summon DM, final burn, and then Circle banish this card. Finally. So he's gonna Magic Cylinder. That burns me for 25. We'll set Eternal Soul here. Let's get a draw. We draw Tamias, baby. Let's go. Tamias. Yeah. Tamias summons itself, fuse into Dark Magician the Dragon Knight. And then we have a Dark Magician Grave. We have a Crackdown, which can literally like steal any monsters they try to put up to kill Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. We have a Banish. Yeah, and then they're just gonna scoop because they know like it's pretty much game. Like they can't. I don't think they have enough to burn me for 25. Like if they put up Chain Energy, I banish it immediately. Like if they try to do another Flare Metal, I can just steal it with Crackdown, right? So yeah, very pretty much a very decisive victory. So anyway, so yeah, that's the adventures of very short video. Only needed 22 wins to get to the final. So I'm only showing you 11 wins. Obviously, I would say the other 11 wins were not that interesting. They were probably they're mostly like insta scoops, right? So yeah, hope you enjoyed watching. Yeah, not gonna put a deck list on this video. If a deck list ever gets released for this, it'll be in a separate video. So, all right, thank you all for watching. Talk to you later. See you in the next video. Peace.